What's up? We are live at Copper Kettle Farms. Obviously, Donald's already in the room. I'm just gonna block his face a little bit here. I guess it could give you a little bit more mojo. Welcome. I posted it around a little bit on Facebook, but as you come in, feel free to give a thumbs up. We like those. It's a weird angle. Sorry.
What's a weird angle?
With the guitar. So it's like, I feel like it's always in your face.
That's why I'm moving.
Oh, we got a thumbs up. Did you give us a thumbs up?
Did I?
Did you?
How do you know?
It's on the screen right there. It says how many people are in.
Oh, at the top there. Okay.
Yeah. We got 2 thumbs up now. So maybe Donald did give us a thumbs up.
I did.
Say hi when you come in. We'd love to chat with you a little bit on our Sunday night. I'm gonna wait for a couple more people to hop in. Maybe I'll play a song while we wait. And just enjoy our finally rainy Sunday night. It has not rained here in weeks. And prior to that, it hadn't rained for months. So we are so excited for rain. It is raining now, and I will take it. Let's see. I see Mama Z and Papa Z are in the house. How are you guys doing? I know I haven't been on market much today, but I have an aversion to it lately. A lot of drama there. Yeah, how you feeling, Mama Z? Hopefully you're not in too much pain, given your stuff that was going on. Getting there. Now, did you do the Taco Bell trick? Is what I want to know. Because that was important. I'm not going to tell you until after the live what I meant there. You give me weird looks for.
That's weird.
You're weird.
You're weird. You married me.
It's true.
So therefore, you're weirder than I am.
I'll play a song while we get some more people hopping in. This is for Mama Z. Heading down south to the land of the pines, thumbing my way into North Carolina, staring down the road and praying God I see headlights. I made it down the coast in 17 hours. I'm picking me a bouquet of dogwood flowers. Now I'm hoping for Raleigh to see my baby tonight. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. My husband's not scrolling for me, so I'm
am I supposed to scroll?
Yeah. You're my scroll. Running from the cold up in New England, I was born to be a fiddler in an old-time string band. My baby plays the guitar, I pick the banjo now. Oh, North Country winters keep getting me down. Lost my money playing poker, so I had to leave town. But I ain't heading back to living that old life no more. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, or scroll. Walking to the south out of Roanoke, caught a trucker out of Philly, had a nice long tow. But he's heading west from the Cumberland Gap to Johnson City, Tennessee. And I gotta get a move on before the sun. Hear my baby calling my name, and I know that he's the only one. And if I die in Raleigh, at least I will die free. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, hey, mama, rock me. I saw Teresa was in here. Hey, Stringfield Ridge Farms. What? We are big fans of Stringfield Ridge Farm. I am a subscriber and a paying subscriber for their channel because Teresa and Lee are some of the sweetest people that I've ever known. We've got Faithful Fields Homestead. Welcome. We've got Matt, who is a friend of ours here locally. We got to see them last weekend and meet their new baby. So hi, Matt. Thank you for hopping in.
Adorbs.
She's so adorable. It sucked, though, because I didn't get to hold the baby. I wanted to hold the baby. But, yeah, Lee is to you as Donald is to me. I'm just saying. Sweet and sour. That's probably right. Maybe a little bitter in there, too.
Well, Teresa sweet, Lee sour. Sweet and sour.
Breakaway Homesteader, hello. Welcome. Starting to get there in subs. I don't even know what our sub count is right now, to be honest. I think it stayed the same for a while because we haven't put out new videos. I'm actually supposed to be putting out one tomorrow. And then Donald and I were discussing a couple things that we wanted to do with the channel because we've been neglecting it over the summer. And I'm excited about some prospects. And I've got, let me think. At least 4 more channels that I'm about to start, I think. One of which will be homestead related. And then 2 of them will be tech related for my business. And I'm forgetting what the 4th one was. But there's a lot coming up this fall and winter, you guys. I'm
34.
They won't have a channel. I have a podcast for that, though. I'm doing in a podcast for locals because I simply like overwhelming myself constantly because I never stop. You don't need to agree. Just keep a simple goal of 1 vid per week. And that's what we were doing, 1 video and 1 live per week. Like Sunday nights are pretty good for us for doing the lives because we actually said last week we were probably going to switch again because he was told his schedule was switching to Fridays and Saturdays off, which means we were going to switch our live to some available time slot on one of those 2 days. But then someone quit this week. So that's no longer an issue. He's keeping the same schedule. So we will still be on Sunday nights, which works for us. And then, yeah, there's one more 2 homesteader projects I'm about to start working on and get ramping up. And then a couple other things for my web design company. Yeah. Well, I'll talk about the tech ones. I'm not going to talk about the other one. Well, Teresa, you actually know about the other one because you're going to be a part of it. Hopefully still. If not, that's okay. But I remember talking with you about it a couple months ago and then things went crazy. So if you're still interested in that project that I was talking to you about secretly, you and Sherry, let me know. If not, that's totally fine. But that's one of them. I want to get that rolling. And then the second one is the Homesteaders Hub, which I talked about some here a little bit. It's not going to be a channel. But and tell me what you think about this, guys, since there's a lot of homesteaders here. The Homesteaders Hub is going to be a resource for homestead channels or just homesteads in general to list themselves. They can have a channel. They could not have a channel. It doesn't matter. It's not specific YouTube necessarily, but It's going to list all the details about their homestead, what they sell, if they have a shop. If they have an Amazon affiliate link, it'll have like, here's a random affiliate link that you can use if you want to go shopping that supports homesteaders. It's going to have all this cool stuff. But I'm wondering, after all the issues that people have been having with like Facebook and Twitter and things like that, of actually turning Homesteaders Hub, because I have the technology to do this, into a type of social network for homesteaders only. My problem with this idea is I'm not going to like moderate what people put on their walls personally. But I worry, like I want to have community forums and stuff involved in this project. And I know how volatile politics and religion can get. So I'm a little hesitant, or maybe like let people keep that on their personal pages and not so much in the community section of the site. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. I'm going to build it regardless. And then if people can't behave, they can't behave. I have no idea. Who we got? We got Getting Started on the Homestead, CJM, JNC Oregon. Hello, guys. MB Heritage Farms. We gotta make sure we get a list. These people, make sure we're subscribed. So we gotta write these in. You should probably write a list, yes. Teresa says, yes, I agree. I would keep that out. Yeah. Like, I don't want to censor people from talking. A lot of people, religion's very important on their homestead. You know, I mean, Donald and I are religious people, but we don't do anything regarding that on our channel because they're not mutually, like, maybe, I don't know. They're not necessarily directly related, I guess is what I'm trying to get at with that. So
diversity and inclusion.
Diversity and inclusion. We want to include all homesteaders because I've talked with a couple other, one of the larger name homesteaders, because there are those out there that I'm friends with, but we have differing opinions on stuff. And she always reminds me, like, we're all related by one thing, and that's the homesteading lifestyle. So that's what we need to focus on. So that's kind of like where I'm tunnel visioning with everybody, even if I don't agree with them politically about something, that, you know, I know we're all related when it comes to homesteading and living sustainably. So that's what I'm focusing on. Let's see. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. Thank you, Papa Z. You might be worried what I put on my wall. No, honestly, there's not a lot of people like Donald. Not to get political at all. Donald and I are very moderate, like middle, on a lot of different issues. Like, there's two issues that I don't mind saying publicly because they're not as controversial. We support gay rights and gun ownership. So there's like, we're in the middle ground on a lot of issues because we have, you know, different things. But I'm not going to like hate a homesteader that is not supportive of gun. Like, I don't know that any that aren't supportive of gun rights, but like, that's not a point of contention. Let's put it that way, I guess. So I did sing a song earlier though, CJM. You missed it. I sang it while I was waiting for people to hop in. Unpaved Explorer, hello friends. Oh, thank you for stopping by again. I see Johnny's in here, Homestead Humor. That is Samson Farm's wife, by the way. I've been grumped at for not putting my thoughts on issue. Yeah, so that's the thing. You can't force people to talk about it. Like, politics are personal. Religion is personal. You know, not everybody's comfortable sharing that kind of stuff. I'm not because of my views different in so many different ways. We have certain views that are this side, certain views that are that side. I'm not going to judge people on them being of different viewpoints. I like diversity. I like discussing issues that I disagree with people on in a very, you know, thoughtful way, not in an argumentative way. So if someone says, well, I hate this person or hate this politician, I'm like, okay, well, why? Like, I want to know what they've done that you don't like so I can understand. And, you know, it might not change my mind. It might, I don't know. First time you've been on YouTube in like a week. I wasn't on a lot this week either, to be honest. You're going for your gun license tomorrow? Awesome. I'll be singing some more, don't worry. Yeah, we actually have to get Donald's. He's got his license to carry. Pennsylvania is an open carry state.
I just need to reissue it.
Well, he needs to get another copy because he dropped it down a sewer and we weren't going to go down and get it. So I still have mine. I think mine's up August of next year. So I have to get it renewed. But hey, Ridge Life, I keep meaning to stop by your channel. I keep forgetting. Well, it's not that I keep forgetting. It's that I get so many notifications that eventually I just forget. Like, I wanted to go to this one or this one or that one. So you know how it is. I follow like 600, 700 and some channels. I try to watch all of them, but you're never going to. There's just no way. No way. I can't even get into everybody's lives. I try though. So, but this is our new live time, and apparently it's going to be this way for a while. The guy that quit this week at Donald's job was a lead operator. So you've got your operators, you got your 2 lead operators, and then there's like a senior op. Senior op recently quit. One of the leads recently quit. So Donald's actually going to be studying to try to go for the lead position, which should fairly cement him on this time slot, right? He should, because they need to have leads on certain schedules. So I don't think we're going to change anytime soon, which is great because I prefer to have a little bit of a set schedule. So Sunday nights should be here. And I think, yeah, Teresa, I think if I was in your position, and the same with like 2-family homestead and things like that, if I had subscribers that were paying money every month, I would probably focus on them like you guys are doing first, because they're supporting my channel. I would give back. I'm not in that position yet. I don't know when we're going to hit 1,000 subs. I'm not really that worried about it. So I'm having fun regardless. I've made amazing relationships regardless. I've dealt with some drama regardless, but I still love the homesteading community. And honestly, I still love a lot of the people that, I probably wouldn't get along with in person. I just really like their channel. So Getting Started says, it's not about gun rights or right for gay people. It's my pictures of me in the garden. Teresa. I think pictures are great. It's one of the reasons I actually love Instagram as my favorite social network, because rarely are people posting political stuff on Instagram because they want to post Instagram worthy photos or memes or something. So that's, if you follow us on Instagram, that's the place to be. It's a lot less stressful there. Oh, you're welcome. I love doing those videos on Canva. And actually, I already submitted an idea to 2-family to do another one. To use Canva to create like an intro, outro style video. A lot of our video intros are that way. We're done with Canva. I don't actually have to use anything else but Canva for that. So that might be an upcoming training video that we do on their live. But oh, nude photos. Oh, it's all natural, as long as you don't mind the bug bites in certain places. I'll tell you what. I was wearing a skirt one time, and I was up on a friend's farm. He owns like this big farm up the road here a bit. And this was like, I was probably like in my 20s or something. Well, for some reason it was hot, and I decided to wear the skirt commando. And he had just mowed the field so that we all set up tents and we camped there, and we like have bonfires and s'mores and play music. And it's one of my favorite things to do, is to be outside camping. We were actually supposed to be at HOA this weekend. We were going to try to camp, or hang out with the campers and stuff. And actually yesterday was our 5-year anniversary. But so in my 20s, I'm wearing the skirt, I'm wearing it commando, I'm on this farm, and I decide, I'm just going to sit down in the grass, enjoy being outdoors the whole weekend. But the problem was, because he mowed it, he also mowed the poison ivy. And I sat in it. And I got poison ivy all up in under the skirt. I'm trying to think of a nice way to say this.
In your business.
I got a poison ivy all in my business. And it was bad. It was so itchy. And I took a bath in like oatmeal water, like an oatmeal bath. Did not soothe it at all. I got desperate enough that I took a bath in bleach water because I thought maybe that would kill it or something. I don't know what I was thinking. Dry it out. That didn't work. So my solution that did work was sandpaper and rubbing alcohol. That dried it up. I probably cried a lot, but I was so desperate. It was everywhere. So sandpaper and rubbing alcohol. Getting started says, yep, but I don't think anybody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see this either, trust me. Just sub to everyone. Oh, Donald's subbing to you guys now.
Yep.
What else did I miss? CJM says, I think I'm starting to get on this TikTok. TikTok is awesome. I know there's a lot of stigma behind TikTok, and I mean, there's a lot of kids on there. And we actually ran across one video that was very disturbing that I reported and they removed. But there's so much awesome content on TikTok. Now, you're going to run into some politics, and you're going to run into some very vocal Generation Z people. So if that's something that doesn't pertain to you, what I suggest with TikTok follows an algorithm that the type of videos that you continually like are the videos that are going to show more often. So the verbiage that people go by is, oh, I've finally reached Native American TikTok, which is one that I recently reached. And now I've liked a lot of these Native American content creators. So I'm seeing more and more of it. So now I'm considered in Native American TikTok or cottagecore TikTok, or I'm trying to think of some of the others. So the more videos you like of the type of content you want to see, the more you'll see it. So you eventually get it set up so that everything you're watching is stuff that you want to see. And I love TikTok for that. There's this one guy, all he does is cook on, was it cast iron?
Yeah.
And it's this beautiful meat and veggie dishes. I think I posted one on Facebook, but his channel's phenomenal. Every single one is just this delicious meat that he's cooking on an open fire. All these recipes. So maybe I'll link that to you guys sometime. Let's see. Calamine lotion is thankfully less brutal. I didn't have any, and I don't think it would have. I don't honestly. I mean, if you think of like a skin surface, I mean, I had bumps of poison probably that big. It was so bad. I don't think it would have worked for me. Sadly, I get poison ivy bad. I get psoriasis if I get a heavy dose of poison. I got psoriasis on my leg now from poison ivy. That was from 6 years ago that I got, and the psoriasis still hasn't gone away. That's how bad it affects me. I can't deal with poison. So we got some thumbs up. We could do another song since CJM wants a song.
Do another song.
What song should I do, Donald?
I don't know. What's on the...
I don't know. I got to work on my songs, to be honest.
Patience.
That one I kind of have to get really loud to sing though. What is the most favorite song that you've ever sang in your life?
Me?
No, me.
Oh.
Don't ask him about singing.
It's always about her.
Well, if you want to sing.
No.
I know a song you could sing.
No.
But you ain't gonna.
No.
My favorite song to sing. I really like singing Wagamill just because it's fun. It's not my favorite song. It's my favorite song.
Your favorite song? I'm gonna say that I'm just gonna go on a limb.
Is this one that you like?
Well, I like all your songs, so I'm gonna say it's Johnny Cash.
I do like singing Johnny Cash a lot. How about this cowboy's hat?
She doesn't know that.
Is that a song?
Yeah.
Oh. Is that one I should learn? Teresa says, I used to get it every year and started using jewel weed soap. I need to get some of that or make some of that. Dee over at Naturally NC makes soap. I should probably harass her. See if she can make a jewel weed soap. But not until spring. Like right now, the season's over, so. Sweet Home Alabama. I do like Sweet Home Alabama. Honestly, Simple Man.
Simple Man, there you go.
It's probably one of my favorites. I do sing Simple Man. If you guys wanted some Skinner.
Do you do Skinner's version or Shinedown's?
It's probably a mix of both.
It's Crystals.
It's Crystals. I think I can remember that one. I also really like singing Bobby McGee, but I have to practice it a little bit. It's been a while. What? I know what you're talking about. I got chiggers. It messed up my ho-hos up. It swelled up my yin-yang. So what? And now I gotta wait a minute. I have to decipher what a ho-ho and a yin-yang is. Honky Tonk Badonky Dog. See, that's a Papa Z song for sure. Let's hear it. Come on. I'll sing in the microphone one live if you want me. Yeah, we could do that. I'll do a Zoom one night or StreamYard. I've been wanting to get into StreamYard anyway, so I can do Facebook and YouTube at the same time. What's a yin yang and a ho ho?
Well, I'm wondering
she has both.
What's all ho hos and all yin yangs?
I don't know. I feel like this is going to end up a meme at some point. So he's wait. Well, wait. Yeah, I don't know. All ho-hos and all, like, you could have two ho-hos, right? Guys could have two ho-hos. Yeah. But how many yin-yangs do guys have? I don't know.
I don't know.
I get kind of loud on this song too, guys. I apologize. Let's see. Daniel's like, oh, God. Mama told me when I was young, she sit beside me, my only son. Listen closely to what I say. If you do this, it'll help you some sunny day. Take your time, don't live too fast. Troubles will come and they will pass. You'll find a woman or you'll find love. But don't forget that there is a someone up above. And be a simple kind of man, and be something you love and understand. Baby, be a simple kind of man. Won't you do this for me, son, if you can? I get a little loud on that one. People like it when I sing it at bars and stuff, so. Forget your lust for rich man's gold. All that you need is in your soul. You can do this, oh baby, if you try. All that I want for you, my son, is to be satisfied and be a simple kind of man, and be something you love and understand. Baby, be a simple kind of man. I won't you do this for me, son, if you can? Boy, don't you worry, you'll find yourself. Follow your heart and nothing else. And you can do this, oh baby, if you try. All that I want for you, my son, is to be satisfied and be a simple kind of man. Be something you haven't understand. Baby, be a simple kind of man. Won't you do this for me, son, if you can? I don't really know how to play guitar. I just pretend how to play guitar. So, they're still talking about yin-yangs and ho-hos. I'm going to make you a t-shirt getting started on the homestead. I don't know if one of my mods could post a link to it. In the description for the video, I have a t-shirt shop that I started where I make all these weird nerd designs, but I'm starting to like grab like just funny quotes from different things and making a t-shirt design out of it. So I could do that for, there's the link, Freaky Cloths. One that says something about ho-hos and yin-yangs. The ho-ho song and the yin-yang song. I don't even know what those songs are. But I feel like if they're not written, they need to be. It sounds like something Rodney Carrington would sing. I don't know if any of you guys have been playing any of that Among Us game too on the cell phone. I've been playing a lot of it. I've got some t-shirt designs on there for that. Some Star Wars designs. What else do I got? I have a homestead design one on there. You're sus.
You're sus.
That Stacy from Yeller's Homestead wants to buy. It's there's a homestead t-shirt that says, "Let me be the type of person my chickens think I am." So that design's on there if anybody's interested in that. And any of the designs that are actually on there, I can do other things other than just t-shirts. If you want a hoodie, or we have the gaiters, the neck gaiters I can do, all that. So just fun designs. I got Halloween designs. His hat I made through my store. I designed it. It's a Star Wars hat, but so I'm going to do a homestead series on there, which I'm looking forward to. Some of the homestead t-shirts. I don't know that you want that getting started on the homestead.
I mean, I can do it. It'll screw it all up, but I can do it.
I can do it, but I ain't going to do it well. The one thing he does sing, though, and he'll never sing it in public. I'm going to keep trying, though. I might end up like getting him drunk at some point. Maybe he'll do it. Is Gangster's Paradise. He'll do that one. That's about it, though. What else we got going on? What did we do this week? Oh, we got new goats. I'm actually going to give you, we got 2 new goats that we're actually getting a third one, maybe tomorrow. We'll see. I have to call the SPCA and find out. So we picked them up last week, and it's a Nubian and a Nigerian dwarf. And we have all Nigerian dwarfs besides these 2 that we picked up. We have a name for the Nigerian dwarf. We do not have a name for the Nubian. So we're going, Amish Paradise, he could probably do that one too. But we're going to have you guys, I think I'm going to put it in the video that should hopefully come out tomorrow, help name the Nubian. I thought about just calling her Noob because she's a new goat, but yeah. She's very sweet. And Reggie, the other newbie or Nigerian dwarf, is very sweet. The issue is he's getting beat up by the ladies because they're doing this pecking order thing. And I feel so bad for him because he stands there all by his lonesome, off to the side. And I'm like, I love you so much, Reggie. I'm so sorry. So I feel like I could go in there and cuddle him.
He hangs out with the chickens.
He hangs out with the chickens. And I'm like, oh, he's being picked on. So I feel bad for him. And he's got a little bit of a runny nose. So I'm wondering if the stress from the move and then the weather changing and then new territory, if he's getting like a pneumonia. So we're keeping an eye on that. We're going to try to keep him hydrated. I've got penicillin. I can give him a shot if I need to. I have my little Dr. Quinn goat bag and stuff. But we do have 2 new goats. You'll see them in the video that should be coming out hopefully tomorrow. I actually might do some more footage tomorrow of them too. So I want to get some footage of the noob. So, but CJM, I'm sorry, I do not have a picture of Donald doing goat squats yet, or a video of it. So we got to work on that.
Do you want to do that tomorrow?
I could do that tomorrow, just for CJM.
We'll add it tomorrow for CJM.
Faithful Field says they got 4 La Mancha and Alpine mixed goats. Ooh. Do they, if they're mixed like that, do they still have the no ears that the La Manchas have? Their ears are always weird to me. It's like they were chopped off, but they're not chopped off. They're just that way.
Yeah.
But La Manchas have like some of the best milk, right?
I think so.
Yeah, something like that. We do want to breed ours. The issue with the new goats is they're a rescue. So, but they're a rescue because they were being transported from Pennsylvania to Virginia, and they got like their vehicle broke down, and then they were sitting out in the sun. This was like in the heat, in the sun.
August, July or August.
July or August, and they just all got sick because so the SPCA confiscated them all, and then we're able to keep them. So we're adopting 3, but because they were registered as meat goats, we're not allowed to breed them. That said, I still got 2 females that were ours that we do want to breed. I just got to get an intact male, and I don't have an intact male because Reggie, the new one, is not intact, and then Blue, our old one, is not intact. So I still got to get another goat.
We call them weathers in the field.
Whatever. I'm not a goat expert.
Clearly, you're sus.
You're sus, noob. What is it they used to call poser? There is a poser. In high school, you're a poser. I had a bunch of metalhead guys that called me a poser because I wore a leather jacket. I'm like, bitch, I know more metal music than you do.
What was that?
I said a bad word. I actually cuss a lot, guys. It takes a lot of restraint for me not to cuss on our channel.
You have no idea.
It's not very ladylike, but it's therapeutic for me. It's how Donald stays alive.
So I encourage it often.
No, I think it's just, I don't know, it's just how I grew up. I don't know. So, yes, she says yes, that they're the milky kind.
I think it's about the ears.
Oh, about the ears? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What, did I just say milky kind?
Yes, you did. I skipped it.
What else did we get going on this week? We finally stopped losing chickens to some owl or something late at night. We finally figured out. I'm actually going to, in the video tomorrow, I'm going to show you Donald's secret method for getting chickens out of a tree. Once they've roosted, like high up, he's got a pretty good method for doing it. So that's going to be part of the video tomorrow too. So if you ever get a chicken stuck in a tree and you're not sure how to get it down, this method works pretty well.
Doesn't have to be in a tree either. Just anywhere,
somewhere like on top of the coop or whatever.
Anywhere roosting.
Ava is just enthralled watching you guys. Hi, Ava. Little baby Ava. CGM says a crazy Facebook telephone call. I'm trying to talk to you guys all at once. Are we friends on Facebook, CGMs? If not, we should be. You can't cuss any more than Mama Z does. Yeah, Mama Z's she's got a potty mouth on her too. But I think we try not to on our channels, and that's hard. Yeah, look for Crystal Groves, and I'll be the one. I think my profile picture right now is a Snapchat filter where my eyes are bright blue, and I've got this blue flame. It's like a Halloween. thing. So you can friend Donald too if you want, but he's never really on. Well, you're getting on there more and more, I guess.
I'm the kind of person that posts memes.
If you like memes, follow, friend Donald.
I do a lot of memes.
I probably post a little too much on Facebook.
That's how I express myself.
But I'm also on all the other channels too. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Instagram, Twitter. I'm on Parler. I'm not on there much. I'm on MeWe. I'm not on there much. I'm trying to get on there more. I'm on all of them. I'm on all of them because I have to basically be in touch of what's going on for my business. So, but you don't know how to use TikTok? Oh, TikTok's so great.
I just look at videos.
Yeah. It's the recording of them. I've done a couple recordings on TikTok. Not much. TikTok is definitely more for the younger, hot crowd, and I am neither of those. So,
Hoo or ho ho?
if you get a buck, call it yang yang. If you get a doe, call it a hoo hoo. Oh.
Is it hoo hoo?
So I got a hoo hoo. You got a yang yang.
Yeah. So Nubian would be a hoo hoo.
Hoo hoo.
Call her hoo hoo. This is hoo hoo.
I think it'd be weird to call her hoo hoo. Hoo hoo. What do you push to record button then? Push record button and add music. Yeah, once you record it, you can then add music, or you can have the music playing while you're recording, which I've done. And then you can add like filters, text, things like that. 100% correct. What else we got? What are we doing this week? We still have not planned into the winter garden. That's got to happen this week.
It's coming. It's a slow process.
It's too slow. I need to help more. I'm gonna decorate for Halloween. I like Halloween. I like spooky stuff. I don't know what else we're doing. What week is it? We did celebrate our 5-year anniversary yesterday, which essentially was playing Dungeons and Dragons with friends in the morning and then us both working. So, and then we were going to celebrate some today, and then what did we end up doing? We
cleaned and played cards.
Yeah.
Slept.
Yeah, we slept in late, and then we cleaned a little bit, and then we played cards with Dad, because Sunday nights we play gin rummy? Or is it just rummy?
Just rummy.
500 rummy. With that, we play 500 rummy with Dad every Sunday night. Just to, he likes playing. He whoops our butt sometimes. So yin yang, not yang yang. Could be a lang a lang. That scent, whatever that is. A lang a lang. Lang a lang.
That's a little more risque.
Why is that risque?
The sound of it.
A lang a lang.
Versus yin yang.
Sure. We worked out today.
We did work out today.
We're actually doing really well on our diet and losing weight. Donald stopped drinking sodas 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Sure.
Because we got some blood work back that made it seem like he might be pre-diabetic. So he could stop sodas instantly. And you've lost like
10 pounds.
10 pounds already. I don't have any indication of diabetes, which is weird because both of my parents are diabetic. My grandparents are diabetic. I have a cousin that's full-fledged, like born diabetic. So it's rampant in my family. I have no signs of it at all. But I don't drink as many sodas as he did at all either. So he's dropped 10 pounds just not drinking soda. I've dropped 5 or 7 pounds, depending. Because I had dropped 7 and then I gained a couple and then I dropped, I've dropped 7 total.
It's a roller coaster.
It's been a little of a roller coaster. But what gets me gaining weight is grains every single time. Grains to me is like when you use grains to fatten cattle. I can eat grains for dinner one night and I've gained 5 pounds the next day. So I can't do grains. The inflammation, I gain all this water weight and I lose it after if I stop eating grains. But and we're sticking more to like a paleo sort of keto because he should be doing low carb for some of his other issues. But we're not doing like non-vegetable carbs. Like we'll eat vegetable carbs fine. Sean in Alaska, we were just talking about you this morning. think we were looking at greenhouse ideas. But my ding-a-ling, I do remember that song.
What do
My
you keep saying that
ding-a-ling,
sounds like brains?
What?
Matt said I keep hearing brains.
Brains.
Grains.
Grains, like breads. Grains. So I can't eat grains. I'll still eat them on occasion. Like I'm never gonna like stop eating pizza or stop eating ice cream forever. We're gonna have special occasions where we eat grains. And
she can't eat brains either.
I mean, I would probably try it if it was some delicacy in the Middle East or something. I don't know, but I don't know what I've eaten cow tongue. I don't know if I've eaten brains. Yes, Sean, I had a question for you. Actually, we were watching a video from this new channel we found. It's a homesteader channel. I think he's based in Idaho. I don't remember his name right off, but he had a video of like the 5 worst states to homestead in, and then his 12 favorite states to homestead in. And number 12 was Alaska. But my question about Alaska is your sunshine out there. Like there's times where it's just daylight constantly, right? Do you get a lot of sunshine, like for solar panels? Would you have the ability in Alaska to have solar panels to heat a greenhouse constantly, where you could actually grow food in a greenhouse in Alaska that's heated by the sun through solar panels? Like the solar panels create the energy to keep the greenhouse heated. There's just something I was trying to think, like in Alaska, could you actually grow food year round in Alaska is, I guess, my question. But I don't know if the sunlight's there, what the sunlight is like, and if any heater can really keep up with the cold in a greenhouse up there. It's just something I was thinking about.
Oh, if it's insulated, it's probably do it pretty well.
If you had insulated glass, maybe. I figured you would know. You're my only Alaska guy that I know. And the snow would help keep things insulated along the walls, right? Snows will get insulated, right? I thank you. That song was about me. Don't miss. If I was up there, I get a windmill anyways. We want to get a windmill here. We get a lot of wind here.
Spring and fall.
Yeah. Spring and fall wind here is pretty hefty. That's why I hadn't put any videos up lately. Everything I want to say has a cuss word in it. Us too. I think I have cussed in some of our videos. Pete's Little Homestead. Is he in here? There he is. Yeah, I think he would probably know best about the Alaska stuff. We still got to work on our greenhouse. We want to get it up by March. I think we have an idea of how we're going to do it. I have not ordered my office space yet. I got to try to get that done. I wanted to get it done before mid-November, if not earlier. So I got to save up $500 for that to deposit to get that built, and then I can move my office home. There's just a lot going on. So there's something else I was going to say. I completely forget it now. Sean says, not where I am. We get 20 hours of sun per day in the summer, and no, unless you grow completely indoors, you cannot grow year-round up here. We get 25 or 30 below zero in winter. So even in a greenhouse that was heated, you probably couldn't grow in like containers or stuff, I assume, in a greenhouse, so it got sunshine, I guess. Yeah, that would be rough. I just kept, for some, I think we were thinking about like how up there you guys get, and like in Sweden and Norway, you guys sometimes have like it's 1 a.m. and it's sunny out type stuff. That maybe it would be enough sun to do that, but maybe not. But Alaska was a top state. I really didn't like the criteria as much on what that guy judged his states on. Like, I liked that he said homestead laws and gun laws were important, homeschool laws, taxes, but he wasn't consistent with his assessments. He never mentioned taxes for like West Virginia. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know. Growing season with the greenhouse is maybe March through October unless you heat with wood and use grow lights. No drilling winter. Okay. I would like to grow year round here. That's my goal. That's why I want to do the winter garden and also have the greenhouse up, because I think I could grow some things year round here. Maybe. I know kale can grow like year round here because we had kale last year and it grew all winter. I was still eating it in like June and we had planted it the June prior. So I know we can grow year round here. It was just like the hardy green stuff at least.
June is in June, or you mean like January?
We planted it in June.
Yeah.
And it lived all the way till the next June.
Okay, I just want to make sure that's what you meant.
Yeah. Because I was eating it as we were planting the next year's garden. I was like, why is it still here?
Well, that makes more sense to what that explained it.
Okay. Thank you, Teresa, for stopping by. We'll see you guys on Friday. Friday. I know I'm subscribed to Sean's channel because I subscribed the other day. I think I hadn't been prior to that, which makes me feel bad. I'm sorry, Sean. I would love to visit Alaska. I've always wanted to kind of visit some of the northern tundra type areas like Saskatchewan, Alaska. I think who else? Where else would you want to visit? The top homesteading state this guy listed in his video was Idaho, by the way, which doesn't surprise me. I was going to assume it's either Idaho or Missouri because there's a lot of homesteaders in Missouri. The soil is very good in Missouri. River Hill, the elderberry syrup company, they're in Missouri. Obviously, Doug and Stacy are in Missouri. There's a lot over there. Idaho, the reason I suspected Idaho is I used to follow this guy named James Wesley Rawls, who wrote a lot of prepper material. He owns survivalblog.com. And I used to pay attention to his stuff like 10 years ago. And he lived in Idaho, or lives in Idaho. And he wrote a fiction book called The Patriot or Patriots. It's pretty good. But it's a fictional scenario that covers all the things that you should be aware of if an apocalypse, like an economic meltdown happened. And in an apocalyptic scenario, this is the story of what they would go through. And it's supposed to help train you to think in these different ways. Like for one example was, I'm trying to think. They were in a scenario where they were out in public and they were disputing someone that was trying to take over the local town or something. And he made the mistake of telling what his real name was. Like certain scenarios, like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. And it's like, oh, yeah, if I'm ever in a location and someone asks my name, don't give out my real name if, you know, we're in an apocalypse or whatever. So, but anyway, he talks about how great Idaho is. So I kind of assumed that that would be number one on the list. 90% of the homesteaders in Kentucky don't blame me, just ask me. Oh, don't believe you. I don't know. It could be blame too. Hey, Simply Southern Roots, how are you? I love Simply Southern Roots. They're so awesome. Plus, I love the name, Simply Southern. Technically, we're not in the South anymore, but Donald is from Texas, and people argue with me about Maryland being Southern.
Look it up. It counts.
And not only is it below the Mason-Dixon line, but was it the census?
Yep.
The U.S. Census
Considers it a southern
states
state.
Maryland as a southern state. So there. Hubby just had 6 bypass. 6 or A? I wonder. That sounds not good. Is your hubby okay? No, Maryland has always been below the Mason-Dixon line. People think it's northern. And there are things about Maryland that are probably a little bit more... Actually, I don't know. It is a red state right now. I was going to say liberal, but Maryland is actually... I don't know. It could be either or. There's a lot of rural in Maryland, and then you've got like Baltimore City.
Maryland's pretty... Well, I'd say Maryland's pretty conservative, but then the gun laws are...
Gun laws are crap.
Ridiculous.
Worst state in the United States for gun laws. But you get out to Western Maryland, and it's just positively gorgeous. All kinds of mountains. Appalachian Mountains out there. It's beautiful. So I don't know. The DMV area is definitely not southern. Yeah, once you get to like Baltimore County, Baltimore City, it's not southern. You get to southeastern Maryland where it's on the shore, like Talbot County and stuff like that. They're like, it's almost like a whole, you cross over the Bay Bridge, the Chesapeake, and it's like a whole different state almost, because you've got a lot of people that are, what do they call it? It starts with a C. Can't think of it. Just people that you would consider like sea people. I don't know. People that like have boats and they go fishing all the time. What do you call it? Ocean people? Fishermen. That would be a good word. There's a lot of fishermen people in southeastern Maryland. And then you got Western Maryland, which is all in the mountains. And there's like mountain Appalachian folk people out that way. Don't look at me. You're from Texas. Texas is weird too. Gun laws in Canada are up in the air.
You can also tell that she is from Maryland because she does not pronounce the T in Baltimore.
Yeah, we don't say Baltimore. It's either, apparently some people say Balmer, which I've never said and never heard it said. I think that's just a guessing game. People think we say Balmer or Baltimore, but it's Baltimore. It's like a D.
Baltimore.
Baltimore. And that's from someone that grew up around Baltimore County, not technically Baltimore City, but shocking that NC and House open carry without a license. Yeah, and Pennsylvania's open carry without a license. Pennsylvania is actually an awesome state. It is more expensive than a lot of states. I've heard there's rumors about homeschooling is a little more difficult. I've never done that. I'll have to research it. But the gun laws here are awesome. We allow the consumption and the sale of raw milk. They do not allow that in Wyoming or Montana or Tennessee.
They allow it in Wyoming.
Was it Wyoming?
Yeah.
Maybe it was the gun laws we didn't like in Wyoming.
Yeah.
So Texas does not allow the sale of raw milk. We love raw milk. Absolutely love it. Jancy's Oregon homestead. We used to live in Baltimore County. Oh, there you go. So you know.
Simply so the reason it was 6 bypass. Like they went in for 3 and found 3 more.
Oh wow. And that's.
It was a triple bypass, and they found 3
So
more.
what would you call that?
It's a 6 bypass.
What's the word for 6 though? Like you've got quadruple.
6.
Well, they call them what? Sextuplets? So a sextuple bypass?
A 6 bypass.
I'm not going there.
Yeah, we'll stop there.
Alaska is open carry, no papers. That's cool. So Baltimore County, are you familiar with Liberty Reservoir, Faithful Fields? If you remember that. Sextuple. Wow. I had a sextuple. Yeah, you can buy raw milk for animal consumption, but in Pennsylvania, you can buy it for human consumption. You can't buy goat's milk for human consumption. You can buy goat's milk for pet consumption here. But raw milk, as long as it's PA certified and they actually do the inspections, which our source does, then you can drink it and buy it. We actually need to get some more. It's so good. Oh,
Apparently that was the most difficult, the bypasses.
oh wow. So he's doing okay then?
So
Did I miss where she said she was
prayers
doing
to
okay?
him.
I feel like maybe we should start a prayer list like Broussard's do.
Says he's fine.
So Liberty Reservoir in Baltimore County. My great uncle. We used to own that where the dam was, the dam part, not the whole reservoir because that's like 2,000 acres. But where the dam was, we owned that land there where they put the dam. And of course, eminent domain, they came and they were going to build this dam, and to hell with the farmers that currently were there. So he actually chained himself to a tree with a rifle for 2 weeks and held him off for 2 weeks. But obviously the dam was built. So, I mean, this was, I don't know when they built it, probably 20s or 30s. Donald will look it up.
On my way.
The tower, I don't know if you remember the tower when you drive over the roads, the bridges, there's a tower that's on the water there. My dad, him and his brothers, when they were little, actually dug a tunnel under the gate to that tower, and they used to go up there and play on the tower over the water, which was kind of cool too. My dad actually there's a tree back in the woods there, and someone sent me this within the last couple of years, which was so neat that someone found this and sent it to me and knew it was my dad that did this. But it was 1976, so this was before I was even born. He carved his name, Edward Groves, killed a deer here, something, 1976. It's still there on that tree, and they took a picture of it. I actually have it up on Facebook somewhere. Someone found it, knew my dad, and came to me and was like, hey, this is kind of cool. So I actually kind of want to go and find that tree. So we have like a memorial back there of dad killing a tree or a deer and carving it into a tree. So that was kind of cool.
Water overflowed the crest for the first time on February 6, 1956.
Okay.
They built it in 1951.
So it was around when my dad was born then is when they built that dam. So his uncle.
The Melville Woolen Mill.
Okay. He's walking the halls today, hopefully home Tuesday, just off work at least a month. Doctor said he should feel like a new man in a couple weeks. That's so awesome. We'll definitely keep you guys in our thoughts then. I mean, it's kind of easy from this point forward, right? You just kind of recover. I mean, it's still hard, but I mean, the hard part I feel like would be the surgery. So hopefully everything from here on is smooth sailing. He gets to watch a lot of Netflix, drink a lot of vinegar.
No Netflix and chill.
No Netflix and chill for you for a while, though. Don't want to get that heartbeat racing. We lived in 𝙒𝘼𝙔𝙎. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, I grew up around all of like Sykesville, Baltimore County area. He said it fell asleep that night. He probably never woke up. He's a no sick kind of guy. Yeah, my dad's the same way. Well, it depends. Dad recently found out that the Lone Ranger is on Sling at a certain time of day, like a couple episodes. So he'll come in and watch some Lone Ranger for a couple hours. Now me, I can sit. And that's probably why my back's been hurting. I've been sitting too much lately. Although we did some yoga today. And let me tell you, my husband is trying to do yoga with me. And I've been doing it a lot more lately than I had been. And he's sitting there. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with the cobra pose, but you're basically laying on your stomach and you've got your hands out in front of you and you arch your back up and your head up. So you're kind of like a cobra. He's sitting there doing this cobra pose. And the next thing I know, he's doing a snake noise with his mouth and making his butt shake at me, pretending to be a rattler. And I'm sitting here looking at this butt shaking and this snake noise. And I'm like, what the hell are you doing? That's how he yogas. All I saw was his butt jiggling. And we'll do the noise real quick. It sounded like a rattler. Strike
first, no mercy. Strike first, strike hard.
So we're trying to get in. And then we did like an arm workout today. So I'm going to be feeling it tomorrow, I think. Classic Donald. Yeah, definitely. So we are at our hour mark. I could play one more song for you guys. It had to be one I know though, because my phone died.
I wish.
We did that last week, didn't we?
Okay, damn.
We should let Getting Started on the Homestead pick a song. Although he probably doesn't know all the songs I know. What type of music do you like Getting Started on the Homestead? Because CJM picked last week. Because you and CJM team up on me all the time.
No, we don't.
I think you and CJM are like BFFs or something.
Getting Started, I think you probably want to hear I Wish.
Because you can't keep manipulating.
It's a really good
old rock
bluegrass song.
Do I know any old rock?
House of the Rising Sun.
That would be one, right?
You know it?
I know most of it. So we could try it.
Let's give it a whirl.
Give it a whirl. House of the Rising Sun. I've heard that. I lay on my stomach. It's like a rocking horse. That's funny. You don't want Donald to fill in the parts he doesn't know.
I will let her know that she didn't. She missed it.
Okay, Broncos. Shoot, how's it start? There we go. I'm not gonna watch your screen.
Ugh. Green hater.
There is a house in New Orleans they call the Rising Sun. It's been the ruin of many a poor boy. I know I'm one. Mothers tell your children not to do what I have done. Spend your life in sin and misery. The house of the rising sun. My mother was a tailor. She sewed my new blue jeans. My father was a gambling man down in New Orleans. I'm gonna do one more verse.
Okay, one more verse.
There is a house in New Orleans they call the Rising Sun. It's been the ruin of many a poor boys. God, I know I'm one. Do you know the Perfect Country Western song by David Allan Coe? Is that the name of it? I was going to learn the Greatest Song in the World by Tenacious D, but I don't think that's quite the same thing. Now, there are a lot of songs I need to learn because we've been getting a lot of requests lately. And I need to learn more songs anyway because this is actually very relaxing for me. And because I do too much work, I need some release. And this has been one of them. This, and then I've been doing some gaming. And the t-shirt design company actually has been a good creative outlet for me. I do need to update my selection in music and maybe other things.
No, you don't.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys for hanging out with us for our Sunday Night Live. We try to keep to an hour just because we appreciate everybody taking out their time, but we don't want to abuse that. So we try to stick to an hour.
We really do. But.
No. I do like to shout out a channel each time we do a live for people to go and check out and follow. And Getting Started on the Homestead is my pick for today. So if you guys could check them out and see what kind of videos they're putting out and, thank them for supporting us by being here tonight. Obviously, my moderators are awesome. Even Donald. For keeping an eye on things. Not that anybody ever comes and harasses me anyway, but at some point I might get a harasser. So thank you to my mods. Check out their channels. If you like good food, check out Mama Z. But Getting Started on the Homestead is our channel of choice for this evening. So we will see you guys next Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern. And look out for a video. If you hit the subscribe button and do the little bell, it'll alert you when we have a video coming out, which we do plan to have one out this week. We don't have a lot of videos, so you won't get spammed a lot. So it's worth it just to get the alert just for that. So see you guys soon. Take care.
Peace.
Peace. Oh, I got to hit the end button again.